Alright, that's up. Time to do the quick audio test because I'm so good with YouTube audio. Alright, we are good to go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Where last time we did a lot of stuff. Last time we did a lot. Come a long way from level 1 adventurers. Once it loads in, we can begin with a good recap of what happened last time. So, yeah. Last time on Baldur's Gate 3, we continue to pursue Ketheric Thorm up the towers of Moonrise, where we learned that he had a deep love for both his daughter and his wife. But after his daughter died, who happens to be Isabel, he did everything to bring her back, including turning to Myrkul. As such, Myrkul, well, we'll get to that in a second. So, using that knowledge, we convinced Ketheric to stand down. This isn't the end of his story. There's another way. Unfortunately, Dame Lynn had to come in and provoke him. So, we got into a fight on top of the tower. With some clever usage of spells and swift battle tactics, we defeated him. Well, I say defeat. What actually happened is when he got to about half health, he ran. A giant illithid tentacle sprouted up from one of the towers and teleported him and Dame Lynn down below. So we jumped in and pursued them, leaving, what's her face? The High Harper. Jaheira. Leaving Jaheira to secure the tower, while we descended down beneath. We found an illithid colony. We found us goodness, I'm forgetting all the words today. We found us a intellect devourer that we freed all the way back at the beginning of the game. Much to Winter's disdain, we decided to help it out, and it became a faithful companion. We found Zevlor among some other flaming fists who were about to be turned into mind flayers, but we put a stop to it. We found Mazora, Will's patron, and through our negotiations, we got Will to be negotiated out of his pact in 6 months. Then we continue to explore. We found out the Illithids want to restore. Their grand design is to restore the Illithid Empire and control all the planes, which is generally not a good thing. What else? And then we finally restored ourselves and we went after Ketheric. Where we found out he wasn't alone. He's working with someone named Gortash and someone named Orin. Now, Orin we had never heard of before, but both our dream visitor and ourselves, through research, have heard of Gortash. He is an arms dealer and almost like an inventor in Baldur's Gate. Together, they had 3 stones called the Nether Stones, where they were dominating an elder brain. And they are the chosen of the dead 3, Myrkul, Ball, and Bane. we defeated Myrkul's chosen and the avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. So 2 remain. Ball, a chaotic god of murder, I think. And Bane, a lawful... I think he's lawful. I might be wrong on that. I want to say he's a lawful god of, like... He's an evil... lawfully evil god of, like, order and, like, edict. You know, Iron Fist type stuff. Orin Gortash went to Baldur's Gate along with the Brain while we fought the Avatar of Myrkul. We didn't have to fight Ketheric. We convinced him to stand down once more, but he sacrificed himself to Myrkul. And the battle was rough. Myrkul continuously made our characters afraid, and I'm now realizing Garf has had heroism spell learned this whole time. Garf, why? While his necromites continuously attempted to sacrifice themselves to restore Myrkul's strength. But through our combat strategy and our skills, we managed to put an end to Myrkul. Or at least the Avatar. We didn't kill a whole god. And that is where we find ourselves here. We have collected Ketheric's Netherstone. And we are about to return to the surface.
Well, it ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Man, I never used Kai's first level slots. I suppose even in tabletop where you have to use a spell slot to get the cannon back if you don't have it, I would just use his first level slots on the cannon.
I've got a long road ahead.
Now, we've already looted Ketheric. Is there anything else here? Bone. Yeah, I don't think so.
Can I go?
Well, there's some intellect of ours. Maybe we could go down here. Oh, and some thrown weapons that Cole threw. Yes, we can get some more cerebrums, brain, intellect devour brain bits. And we'll go pick up Faithbreaker. Back to Cole. What is over here? Silver knife. Invasion plans. I've already... Ah, yeah. The grand design. The grand design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceremorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command and army of Elithid warriors, which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki, and Ulthard. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I just know how to turn it into our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in a way that suits us. The Elithid shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting as our slaves. We shall determine how, when, and where of the great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, commanding the grand design as I is clearly a Banite task. Or sorry, did I say Ball? Ball? It's Myrkul, Ball, and Bane. I may have said Bane was someone else. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and its dangers presented a scrawled response to the text. Hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. The author is clearly fizzling with the fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of the one-eyed Vecna the Lich, and the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even withering some of the imported fruits from Chult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Okay. Heat death is interesting. I didn't know philosophers or scientists or whoever is doing research in Faerun Could possibly think of the heat death of the universe, but sure. Anything else here? An invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans. Short-term and long-term for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? So, it looks like the leaders of Baldur's Gate saw at least see Gortash as an ally. Oh, I didn't realize it would take his... Well, he's shirtless now. Let us return. Let's get out of this Lithid colony.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Curse.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
It's like a lot of people want to
I'm
talk.
exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Tangled with the Dead Three before?
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and the Lithids working in concert. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'd be glad to have you by our
Glad
side.
to be there. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured
Huzzah!
into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
A little better.
With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing Axe. We'd do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
And poof, she's gone to camp. What is Withers and Mathara? What are you two doing here?
Something to ask.
A curse lifted. The Dead Three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Do Illithids possess soul? Do they possess souls? I mean, we've never seen one act. No, we have! We have seen one act. Not towards the greater good of a Lithid Empire or whatever. We met Omelum in the Underdark, who genuinely tried to help us get rid of the tadpole. He was concerned, he felt... Well, I don't know what he felt, but... He definitely seemed different. So, surely they have souls.
No,
Okay.
nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Surprised to see you. What are you doing here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Ominous. Minthara, what are you doing here?
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Ketheric was dead long before we arrived. He was a servant of Myrkul.
Indeed. And now we know that he was not acting alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
An old flame?
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin
I don't
is
know
in
what
my
that means.
hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
We'll be heroes! The saviors of Baldur's
Let them
Gate.
think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well, and we will walk it together.
Minthara.
Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to seize something much greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
But madness. We need to eradicate the cult.
Madness
would be to let the Absolute's potential go to waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
I fear we could lose everything if we try to take control.
Nothing worthwhile ever came without loss. But together we have the strength to decide who loses, and to make sure it is not us. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
The cult is a threat to the world.
Drought, famine, and warfare are threats to the world as well. Do you intend to eradicate them? The cult.
I can
are a
certainly
threat to
try.
you. That is what matters. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Actually, I'm gonna do a quick rest. Oh. Sure, you could just join the party too.
No more rest for the wicked.
Well, in it.
You wish to consult me?
Go to camp.
A mistake. I am your most valuable asset.
Go to camp.
Realize your mistake.
Don't care. Alright, who else should we talk to? Oh, hey, Art. It's here. He was the guy who, was in, like, a coma.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
How did you make it
The
here?
Flaming Fist? A novice, actually. She dropped everything to make sure I made it here safe. I heard about Duke Ravengard's capture. If his soldiers are anything to go by, he is a man to admire and respect. I hope you can save him. For the good of Baldur's Gate.
Why don't you come with me?
Thank you. But look at me. I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Well, I wish you luck with that. Thank you for your
You
help.
too, my friend. Thank you. From Nathaniel and I.
Yeah, we can go talk to Dame Ellen. She was the one who,
The shadows.
accelerated things.
Helen! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all.
Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Lovers reunited.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You would be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
All right. Oh, hey, the Tiefling kids are here.
Who's gonna come through those doors? Miss Elvira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I missed Maul.
You're here. Good. That's good.
You all right?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
Sure, ready when you want.
Yes! I've missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
All right,
Why are we still here?
you heard her. We're playing, and we got improved Bardic Inspiration, so we do have a use of a D12 Inspiration, which is awesome. So we need to play the Power.
Looking ahead. Still alive, so that's progress.
I know Garf's or Kai's drum has been buggy. Why? I don't get why Kai's drum is so buggy. Oh, finally.
Can't give up now.
What is he playing? He's playing Old-Time Battles now. I don't know why it hit him playing a different song stopped everyone.
That won't stop me yet. Is that blood? No, never mind.
You should ask
Come on, I want to get everyone playing.
Never a dull moment. No time to rest. And these things have stayed interesting.
It just doesn't like 3 people or 4 people playing. Oh, there we go. Hey, the whole party's playing. Oh, why I'm quiet? That might be because...
any moment now.
Oh, sorry. That's because the game audio was just low. How's that? This is the perfect place to test the game audio because we got the whole party playing music. Also, my gain on my microphone was a little low. Nice, that's good to hear. Alright.
No time to rest.
You said it, Garth. Okay, we're gonna have to manually click on everyone and get them to stop playing.
As it could have. Let's get going.
No one's stopped me yet.
Hey, we did manage to make 2 gold pieces off that.
Don't waste a step. I should speak up.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
I freed Zevlor. I wouldn't be so quick to write him off as dead.
I would. We didn't have any fight left in him.
He went his own way. I don't think he could face me or all of you.
The briefest hesitation as Sarius wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Hopefully. Maybe we'll run into Zevlor at some point. Hey, the quartermaster's here. I thought Halson was supposed to meet us.
Like your mom. Once you dead. How'd you survive it?
Oh well. So all that's left is we're gonna quickly check around Moonrise, see if there's anything interesting, and then it's time to head off to the big city, Baldur's Gate. Pouch. Oh, there's multiple pouches.
No traps, please.
Oh, that must have been what all the guards were wearing. I guess the Flaming Fist, when they came down here, just left everything in neat little pouches. So we already saw what was in here. There's a scroll of hold
I'll
first.
take that.
I'm gonna swipe that. Oldbrun, why? Why did you guys have to fight? We had the escape boat ready. We tried. They would not listen. And we will just have to deal with the consequences of our actions. Moonrise Tower's prisoner log. interesting.
Let's see what this does.
What is over here? Yes. A hole, obviously. What else would it be? Money, always nice. We're actually doing pretty sweet on party funds, I believe. Yeah, we're almost up to 10K. Locked and locked.
No time to rest.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Don't give me trouble now.
Flash Genius. That 33, nice. Superior Healing, that's always good. Arcane Cultivation, also very good. Amethyst. Potion of Fire Resistance. That's not that good on Kai, because he's already resistant to fire.
Interesting.
Bro-beaten Circlet. Where gains an additional 1 spell save DC while threatened. Oh, there's Wolverin's Hammer. I think that's what he wanted us to go get. Oops. 'Cause I think Kai's got a better hat. Oh yeah, he's got the hat of fire acuity. Cole still hasn't gotten a better hat. He's been wearing this hat all game.
Alright, what now?
Alright, let's get
Swift
out
as
of
my
prison
feet can
and
carry me.
continue to look around Moonrise proper. Also, the shadow entangle came in so clutch. Well, not so clutch, but it was pretty funny that I could just use it every turn. And for whatever reason, it was also 100% effective against Myrkul. But it was a nice way to give us advantage on it. On attacking him. What is Kai wearing? It gives him the Twilight thing. Oh, the Ring of Twilight.
Here we go.
There's a wicker
Let's have a
chest. Oh, bomb. Yeah. What else would you keep in your bedside table? There's holy fire. Can we get rid of the holy fire? We can.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There's a cracked wall that we're gonna blast. A chest with some useful supplies inside.
Small
Always
bones.
nice.
Yeah, not as bad as it could have. Very well. Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
There's a cat. A dead mind flare tadpole. The cat fell asleep. You know, cat things.
I'll give it a shot.
Fish barrel.
What to do?
I want to check out this dock over here.
And away I go.
Huzzah!
On my way.
Anything interesting? There's a pair! Man, they have a whole, like, shipyard here. Zentaram shipping crate. We know the Zentaram have been in with the Cult of the Absolute.
A wave of sick familiarity radiates from one barrel amidst the cargo. Tadpoles, sleeping and scarcely aware, but echoing yours 100-fold.
Huh.
The winged serpent of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
Ooh, stuff. I will take stuff. Alright, it looks like it's time to head out, so we're gonna warp back here.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
That's why we recruited you here.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Find more in the city.
I am glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
We
What to
will.
do? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And we're gonna warp here. Shadow Curse. And I don't think there's anywhere we need to explore, really. We kind of got everything. There's also holy fire everywhere. Thanks, Damelin. Just see if there's anything interesting down here real quick. Oh, there's a whole, like... Or does this just go into the tavern? That just goes into the tavern. There's a rustic chest in here.
Good here, I hope.
What stuff? I love stuff. It is really dark. Some light. Thank you, Garth.
That's curious.
Diggy spot. Ooh, hey, scroll of Scorching Ray. That is always useful. There's a chest down there. Chest. Oh, and a few skeletons who were having some fire wine. Poor guys. But it's time to get to Baldur's Gate. All the way over this way. Finally. It's only taken us 2 whole acts. But we're finally gonna get to the place that the game is named after.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road. Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby. Softer than a whisper.
We'll douse the light.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, okay, that was a little late.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
We're in a line. Do we have a scroll? We do have a scroll of lightning bolt. Shoot. The angle. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Avatar of Black Gith. So war magic. An agonizing blast. Interesting. But, you know, not immune to hold person.
A most noisy cuck!
Then we'll give Winter quick Inspire. And get out of his way. And Winter and Cole should be able to run up there now.
Breathe deep and move.
Or
Does this
not.
count as adventuring?
And definitely great weapon master. She's already paralyzed. We don't need to do that.
Nice and quiet now.
Dang, nearly got her in one turn. You did it to prove your friend wrong. Yeah, it'd be like that sometime.
Fight. Let's go.
Alright. As long as he doesn't nail Garth. Okay. Okay. We are good. So we can go up here.
Some bloody work.
There we go. The main one is already dealt with in less than a turn. And then these guys are gonna have to spend some turns getting up here. So I'm gonna run up and booming blade this fool. So he's now booming bladed, and he's an archer. I mean, he's gonna try and get away. Dang, 200 hours of grinding. That is a lot of grinding. Dang it, I forgot to give Cole the Drakethorpe's glaive. Who should we target?
Still on my feet. Come on, can't stay idle.
Let's do... We could honestly just throw up another hold person.
All right then.
Or not.
Where do we go from here?
We're gonna do a breath weapon. Then we're just going to do an attack. Ah, I forgot they're Githyanki.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hello. They like to parry everything. We'll parry this. Dang! It was 80% chance to hit. It is Baldur's Gate 3. It is based off the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rule set. So it's turn-based combat. Huzzah! And he fell prone! Let's go! We might as well booming blade him. Or, yeah, we could miss too. Even though he's prone, Winter! Jeez! Those frickin' multi-shot arrows, ricochet arrows. No, you're not gonna disarm him. Yeah, these Githyanki are... No, Cole! Alright, we're gonna shield. Oh dear.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
How dare you shove Cole off? Going to attack you. I'm going to booming blade you. Going to attack you.
Nothing important.
Right, we need. What we can do?
We need to find a way forward.
Get a little close. And knock him off. Hey, there we go. And they were hit, so we can arcane firearm you.
Strike you down.
Or you could fall prone. That works too.
I can't even catch my breath.
I'm going to hold person you. 'Cause I don't like you. Huzzah. And I'm going to heal Winter because he's low on health.
Well, so much for peace.
I'm gonna run up and stab this guy.
For mercy.
And I'm gonna great weapon this guy. I'm gonna reckless. I'm gonna stab him again. he loses a turn because he's held person. Of course, they're all fighters and get second win. Alright, Winter, you are gonna run up and you saved. How dare you?
No hesitation.
You little
Time to
cheater.
push my luck again. Another fight. Let's go.
And hit. And hit.
Blood comes easy these days.
We'll just do that.
Time to push my luck again.
We're gonna turn off Great Weapon Master. We're gonna use a breath weapon, because parry this! Cole, you are not looking too hot. We do have some healing potions.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I should be able to... Oh, come on, Kai. Fine, I'll hit this guy instead. He's not the one we need to be worried about, but... Huh. Cutting word!
Nothing will stand in my way.
Winter. I've beat the game personally multiple times, but I have not, beat it on livestream yet.
Can't slow down.
Why can I not see? I can... Game, I can... I'm so confused why I can't attack anyone from up here. Path interrupted.
Survival is all that matters.
I have like 20 stacks of arcane acuity. I want to use it. You know what? Fine. And ice knife.
So much for peace.
Thou fetid fish, thou rancid shark.
And breath weapon.
Psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Royal orders. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else punishment will be severe. By order of your queen. Havakadir Bracers. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Strengthening foes +1 and telekinesis. That's pretty intense, I think. Yeah, everyone's already got set on gloves. So we'll just add that to wares. I have not played any of the other Baldur's Gate games. I think they're based on older rule sets of D&D, which is interesting. But no, Baldur's Gate 3 was the first one I've gotten into. Resistance to Psychic. That was just the armor she was wearing. And Githyanki Longsword. We'll take it. We can sell it for money.
These boots have
There's
seen
also
everything.
a little cache over here. Nice, the dirt mound. It's just some... Yes. So this gives us the corpse flowers we can make a really potent poison out of. We shall have to remember that.
What's inside? The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Food? I will happily take the food. That is a nice detail. All of them have light cast on their weapons.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is there.
Alright, everyone. It's time to advance to Act 3. Or we're back at the campsite. I guess people want to talk. Alright, Daniel, how are you doing? We killed Thorm like you asked.
Very well.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Cool. Glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Good to know. Dame Malin would like to speak.
What do you know about me?
Oh, Shadowheart's talking to her.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Oh, she wants us to see.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Person.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
And I will help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night?
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Alright. Who else needs to speak? Alston's like way up here or something. Jeez, the camera's freaking out. We go talk to Karlach. Oh, Karlach and Will want to speak.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Oh yeah, it is a
The
M-rated
temple,
game. They
the
will be using
absolute.
language.
How?
By that I mean Karlach. I don't know how it all fits together, but we will stop them.
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Careful, Karlach.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead. I can feel it. The engine is getting hotter, louder. I feel like it might burn out completely. And soon, if I don't find some way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
Jeez. And, okay. She was like laying down for a second.
Let's move.
And Will wants to talk.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Cool. Alright. Quickly gonna go check in and see if Halson wants to talk, because I think he will. If I can find his camp, or his tent. It's all the way up here. You have anything to say regarding the fact that we got Daniel back?
Daniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
So glad I
I
could
knew
help.
I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So when will the curse be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
What happened to Oliver?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Daniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Daniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
Alright, it's sneaky time.
Here goes nothing.
We're gonna quickly have Kai do his morning ritual. Enhanced defense. Enhanced arcane focus. Boots of the winding path. And then long strider, which we can do on 3 people at once now. And people want to talk, because of course they do. And then Cole, you're going to re-equip the no, not that one, this one. And you're going to cast Elemental Weapon Acid on it. And we're going to go talk to people, because people want to talk.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What would that be?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Well, that was a good talk. Let us leave camp.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Well, Orin is insane.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
There it is. There's the squad. The team. They're doing their Tiamat impersonation again.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ah, there it is. Rivington, and beyond that, Baldur's Gate. We're almost here.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Well, we may have just rested, but it's time to hit the hay.
Forward.
Or hold on. So it'd definitely be at a time like this where the four would definitely be discussing their next steps. And what do you guys think we'll find in the city? Well, Winter replies, you're gonna have to be on lookout at all times. It's clear that we're bound to find enemies in the city. Don't forget about allies, Winter. Just time for bed. We'll do a quick check-in around camp.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
How you doing, Jaheira?
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
There's one thing I absolutely love about this campsite location. Shadowheart, how are you doing?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them.
Oh, she already said that one.
Part of me... But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
One thing I absolutely love about this camp location is over here. Look! Scratch has his own little camp tent. And also, note from Volo. Looks like he's gone off to Baldur's Gate ahead of us. We haven't checked in with Astarion in a while. How are you doing, Astarion?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
We'll look for them then.
Cazador's changed their orders. They'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Alright, Minthara.
It does not surprise me that
last time we
Shadowheart's
chatted
faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's
you
design.
were spouting some pretty serious nonsense about the Absolute. Do you remember everything you did in
I was the
name?
Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
To lose your free will must have been horrible.
I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole, the absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
Aw, Scratch, the goodest boy. How you doing, Will? Alright, have a good night.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or...
Alright, sleep. Sleepy time!
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With his help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
We'll free everyone of this evil and be the hero.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Yankee.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
What do we have? Oh, jeez. Lowering our mental stats. I bet Cole can get over there in one turn. Nice! Good one, Cole.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Winter, you're standing on nothing. That's not good.
Help me! I'm under attack.
Hold on 1 second. Kai just needs to do a thing. You know, just a little thing real quick. This.
What to do?
Help me.
All right, team.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, jeez, they're monks. Ah, that's just a fireball. Where's Winter?
No one stopped me yet. Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Oh, I forgot the Great Weapon Master.
Friend of Gake, you will be cleansed.
Oh, nice.
Love him of a lecherous lich.
I won't give in.
All right, Kai, let's show him what you've got. Cutting word. Great Weapon Master.
Where do we go from here?
Didst thou love the sex playground?
So much for peace.
Oh, wow, 22 damage.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm gonna quickly loot all these intellect devours, though. They have, yeah, those.
I need you. Now.
Alright, coming.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Mind Flare.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Now, Garf, being the trusting one that he is, would be inclined to be like, okay, we should help you. But even though Winter's not the leader in this conversation, Winter is going to chime in and say, I don't trust you.
I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help me.
Alright.
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now! Together, we can turn the tide.
Oh, I forgot to put acid on his weapon. We'll take a turn to do that.
Have to keep going.
And we'll do a rage. Bolt of light. Man, they are going after those intellect devourers. I think these guys are a lot harder to hold in place, yeah.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And they don't have armor, so we can't heat metal them. Alright, for Kai, I think we just need to get him some arcane acuity going. Dang, Kai. Literally any other number you would have hit. We're gonna run over this way, because if we can get Kai in an advantageous position, that would be good. Now, these guys are freaking monks, so Lightning Bolt is not anyway a good move on them. Have high wisdom. But it could be worth a shot. We got one of them at least.
Another step forward.
Alright, Emperor, what are you gonna do? Mind Blast. Yes, it stuns them. Anything that makes them lose turns is always good. Oh, our intellect of ours is all the way over here. And Winter. We'll move up to here. We will Ray of Frost him. And miss. Yeah, that's good. And they lose their turns. Oh, that's not good. Old person, wait, that's paralysis. Garf, you can get him out of that. Oh, it's touch? Oh, I can jump over there. Alright, Kai, let's free you.
Where do I go from here?
And that gives you your turn back.
On my way.
Yeah, Fireball's also not going to be good. There we go, we're building up lots of stacks of Arcane Acuity. Another critical miss on the Force Ballista, Kai. Jeez. She's still concentrating on old person. Jeez, it like ignited something. How much damage did Kai take? Even on a failed save, Kai only took 11 fire damage.
I won't give in.
Alright, we'll run up and just engage this person. Why is it not working? I don't know why my War Magic is not working. Alright, we'll have... Ooh, no. The ground is covered in ice. Yeah, they can just stillness of mind and get out of the domination. Nice, okay.
Still on my feet.
I'll just go after this one, because he's not hypnotized.
Regain control over the Githyanki points.
What? How did he... Okay, he didn't do anything, but he We've got a turn. We're not gonna... Yeah.
No choice but to keep going.
We'll go after this person. Okay, now war magic is kicking in. Ah, shoot. That key blast seems to be bugged. Oh, hi. How would you like a psychic lance?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Nice one, you hit one target with that chain lightning there, buddy. Nice, okay, she's prone. And so we can stab. And stab once more.
Blood comes easy these days. Here we go again.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Once again, Winter's gonna chime in and demand information. Tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was one of the chosen of the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
The Githyanki in the sphere. Who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blacketh declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blacketh wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Blacketh wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blacketh was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
How did Gortash find the prison?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blacketh. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind
I
flayer.
appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No way. I'm not abandoning who I am to become part Illithid. I and we are Dragonborn through and through. We will never be part Illithid.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind... look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Looking ahead. Ready. Always room for more?
Alright, let's go pick up all these weapons that Cole threw. Did the main lady over here have anything on her? No. There's a divine bone shard right here.
Seems simple enough.
But let us head back to the material plane. Encumbered. Alright, I'm back to rest. Looks like people want to talk again, because of course they do.
Moment for the 2 of us.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Jeez, we have a lot to talk about with her. We've done so much talking today.
No time to rest. What's up for discussion?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Why talk to her again when she talk about her hair?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps put the past behind you, I'm all for it. And it's also Winter's color.
Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Loading. Finally. We've done all the dialogue. So much dialogue. An incredible amount of dialogue. We're finally here.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves.
Oh, before we go,
and take their nether stones.
I forgot, Kai needs to do some stuff.
What to do?
All right. What now? Have to keep going. I bet that'll fit in my pack.
And we're here in Rivington.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Whoa. Here, why don't you take some food?
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
She's got a pet cat named Grub. How cute. Oh boy, we're finally here. It's only taken all game. Now there's a whole lot of stuff to do. But we have a lot of junk to sell, so we're gonna book it for a shopkeep real quick. Oh jeez.
What the hells was that?
Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Into the city.
Look at that, it's another Dragonborn.
Hi! Welcome to the... Scale friend. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? There's nothing menial about serving Gildor Angelion. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row?
Beth Smiths, you say?
And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
I will aid you.
Oh, yay!
Now, what is important is she sells... God, no, that's not why we're here. She sells some incredible stuff. Like the Draconic Deconstructor, which is a pretty sick warhammer. And a not as cool version. But what, she also sells gun. No, we're here for actually this armor, which we have enough money to buy. But it is basically, so because Artificer isn't in the game by default, there's no like Artificer armor. So the modder, kindly gave each Artificer subclass their own Artificer armor. And the Armor of Arcane Firearms is pretty sick. We're gonna sell all of our wares. She does not have enough gold to sell all the wares. Okay. So Kai's current armor is adamantine scale mail. We're instead gonna swap that out for the Armor of Arcane Firearms. And we're also, I think there's, oh geez, we have a lot of stuff to sell. We definitely want to keep the returning pike. Don't need the Githyanki crossbows. I just wonder there was some other stuff we wanted to sell. Sell the Eldusk armor. You can sell the shield. You can sell this shield. Sell the Ring of Immolation. What's good about this shopkeep is since this is the final area of the game, if we truly want something back, she will still have it. So, if all honesty, we can just sell stuff that we don't want, and if we truly want it back, we can come get it. I do want the Draconic Deconstructor, it's just 14,000 is really steep for us right now. There's something unlocked. Oh, we could have Kai. Where'd the armor go? Put it on. Look at that. And sell that. We're back up to 10,000 gold, which is pretty solid. We'll just need to keep an eye out for more stuff.
Want more?
So Kai... Not only... Oh. Where did this water walk come from? What? That was weird. So he gets Eldritch Cannon Overdrive. Or he can summon a better tiny Eldritch Cannon. There it is. So it's basically the level 3 version. Our Force Ballista now does 48 plus 4 damage. Our Fire Cannon does 48 fire damage. And it looks like a heckin' rifle. And the armor's just good as well. It's the same armor class as the old adamantine armor, which is very solid.
Never a dull moment.
Back again?
Yes.
Oh, yay! Want more?
Moving ahead.
So let's do some exploring of the world. We might be able to get to... How much? Yeah, we'll try and squeeze out level 10 before the end of the stream. I saw there was a circus. Let's go check out the circus.
You want to see Travis the clown, don't you?
Yeah.
Then let's go inside.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
I don't... Guys, I don't think that's the direction you come in.
Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
Never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Why is the ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right, I'd
Not
like
a
to
problem,
enter.
dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Please, just let us know. I won't be any threat.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
The circus. Zara the Mummy. I don't understand. We shall try to interpret.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Ah! Then let us see what you have to sell. Oh, she's got dye. That's pretty useful. Red dye. Kai's, Kai's arcane firearm armor is already red themed, so he doesn't need any dye. And Garf's lightning armor is already blue, so he doesn't need any dye either.
Is that blood?
I think the only one who really needs dyed armor is Winter, so we'll have to be on the lookout for silver dye. Or like cyan dye. Huh, she sells very thematic items.
Approach, ugly one.
Incredible! I know a set of pipes when I hear them.
Behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
Alright, let us spin.
Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Thanks, I guess.
You are welcome, putrid one. Return again.
Ah. Lovely. Who has the highest passive perception? Or perception? Garf has no bonus to perception. Cole is 4. Winter is 4. Kai has -1. Alright, we'll do a quick guidance on Winter.
Let's get going.
Let's see if he can get it.
I need a quick word.
Behold, spin to win. Let us.
Dang it, he failed too.
Alas, no jackpot.
Definitely a broom of flying. Fantastic. But
Alright, what now?
I know of something very funny.
Moving ahead. Just out of you. Do we have here?
He has this ring. I'm gonna take from him. I would also like my gold back.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You failed to win the grand prize.
Alright, we'll do it again.
Impossible. You thief! You cheated!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Enjoy the jackpot, muley card!
Oh.
Damn that genie. Where am I?
That's a dinosaur.
Never wanted the easy path.
I wonder what happens if I flip back here.
Can't give up now.
Excuse me, what did you do with my brother?
Akabi is
Does he still have all the money? He does. What's a DC 20 roll? Yeah, that burned a lot of our money, unfortunately. But there's a good reason we wanted to dive into here.
Best be on my way.
Ooh. There's a skeleton here. Oh, jeez, does that mean he's put more things here than just us? Your gold. The genie took all my gold. Oh. Huzzah! Painted chest. We got this.
I wonder what's past this.
DC 20, let's go. Ah, failure by 1. No, I don't. Alright, we'll pick it up.
Let's see.
And bring it with me. Ah. Of course, the outhouse. Where else would a portal be?
Then through.
Hey dude, what was that for?
How did the despicable cheater enjoy his vacation?
It was actually a whole lot of fun.
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you.
Okay, Kai, if you would like to do the honors and lockpick this chest I found, that would be greatly appreciated.
Right tool will do the trick.
Here's what we were after. A legendary trident. Now we could throw this in Cole's hands. Now it's damage die less, but it does an extra d6 of thunder, and you can throw it and it will come back. And it gives him more movement speed and jump distance, which is awesome.
Is that blood? No, never mind. What path lies before me?
What else have we got?
Something's on my mind.
Simply Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
Interesting. There's also a kobold.
Oh, a scaly one. Hungry lizard. Big lizard. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos. And magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Kobolds.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Potion of Psychic Resistance. Dark Displacement Gloves. Ah, so we've got like a lot of potion selling stuff. That's pretty neat. And a potato. Who are you?
Resurrect someone who can. Ah, Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah, and Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Is this a circus act?
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire.
She's quite the necromancer.
Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Whoa, they have a displacer beast. And a dinosaur.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's have Cole drink a potion of animal speaking. Where is one? I know we have one. I could have sworn we grabbed one.
But it's not a kitty.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Or does it not? Oh yeah, we do have one.
Let's get going.
Let's speak with the dinosaur first.
We can't go. I want to see Dribble.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribble again.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And add blood meat.
Here, have it. I've got something else you could eat.
Meat. Meat.
I don't like the kitty. She looks scary.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not a kitty.
Yeah, that's a displacer beast.
Another. Good.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Why, good.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Yes.
Winter is gonna see the writing on the wall.
Not for communal use.
Oops, I didn't mean to. I meant to talk.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. It jams shut, trapping her within.
Still alive, so that's progress. Seems like a
Dribble's
good
the
moment to
clown.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way! Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Sure did! His opponent was really clutching at the straws!
Hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Alright.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart. Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique.
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special?
I treat everyone around me with kindness.
Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
So eager to bleed? Very well. Praise the Absolute.
Bro! He's attacking the civilians! Alright, we have to be careful with throwing this thing. Yeah, if we throw it, it creates a huge blast. Alright, we have to go save the civilians.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
We almost got that one down. Too bad we didn't crit, because we could have Great Weapon Mastered.
Here comes the punchline.
Wrath of the Storm Lightning! Oh no! Yes, okay.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Don't worry, we will save you. As much as I want to use the new rifle, we're gonna do a guidance. Or a, whatever that is. Sanctuary. Then... the disadvantage. Shoot. We'll just scorch and ray the dog. And then we will block this person. You a humanoid? You are not a humanoid. I'm gonna Psychic Lance you. That stuns you. And then I'm gonna do a Mass Healing Word. There's also a Bugbear in the battle. Alright, Winter, show her what you got. And for some reason, it's not letting me War Magic. Jeez. Okay, where are you gonna use our advantage attack on this guy? And our next attack on this guy. And then you're going to Great Weapon Master this guy. Then run back over here and engage dribbles. Alright, I think we're clear. Of course. What's that clown face paint? Unaffected by hideous laughter.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Yeah, we'll do a... Whew, Psychic Lance coming in clutch. That's gonna give us advantage, so we can run here.
Breathe deep and move.
This might make everyone fall prone. I got Winter to level 10.
A shapeshifter? At least we didn't murder the actual clown.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Nice. Yeah, we'll take a short rest. Yes, we kept all the civilians alive.
And move.
Word from the tribunal. Tribunal is watching, apparently. And a clown hammer. Oh, Beast Cage key. They had the key.
What's hiding here? I need a
Lucretius.
Dribbles. Why do you have to go missing now? Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
Aren't you bothered?
When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
I'll look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
How much XP are we missing? 213, huh? Alright, we'll return to the circus to probably do some more chatting soon. There's a Dragonborn!
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not, it's nothing a little music can't fix.
I think that was Will's voice actor who voices this guy. Performing the power. Very nice. This guy's a level 1 bard. Yeah, we could do some more talking at the circus, but in hopes to get to that next level, let's just do some walking around, some exploring. To see if we can get that extra bit of XP.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
Got diseases? Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
But they're people who need help.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Well, okay then. Jeez. Peddler of mementos.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
Help them how?
Me? I lighten their load. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
You need to aid them, not exploit them.
Why, I am aiding them. They gain both the gold they need and lose the material desires weighing them down. It is a most welcome absence, in my estimation.
The phrase welcome absence catches in your mind. It is the refrain of a popular Sharan hymn.
I actually want to see what he has. No Rider Longbow. Dwarven Thrower. Cold Snap. Huh, that's an offhand only dagger.
Final report, and I'm sure the man at the deal with it.
Have you found some place with more clothes in?
What will we wear?
Hey, it's the Tieflings.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that. A bit more. Or even at all.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Interesting.
Again. Garen, you know the room. We cook, your wife cleans.
Wish the cook had learned our farm now. At least we got the Scotty out of that burning barn.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases. And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes.
The house was empty. The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Calm down. Tell me.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
You sure you don't have a single spare room?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Let them stay. Someone should be able to compensate you.
The clergy poking around my business at my home. No, it's fine. I'd rather these mongrels stay if that's the choice.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Knock some sense into this upstart. That's pretty funny. I've killed an avatar of Myrkul recently. I think I can handle you.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
There we go. Level 10. Also, that guy, he was very keen on the clergy not going into his house. So we're going to do just that. Garf, the cleric, is going to go into his house. But we get 4th level bard... Oh no, we get 5th level bard spells. Hallelujah. Synaptic Static. An interesting one. Skill Empowerment. Mask Cure Wounds, Hold Monster, Greater Restoration. I'm gonna grab Mask Cure Wounds. Shoot, I forgot to change the spell. He gets Unstable Backlash. We can, if we don't like his wild magic, we can re-roll it if he gets hit. Winter gets, ooh, new spell and cantrip. And Eldritch Strike, give them disadvantage. So a new cantrip. Let's grab Shape Water. And we can get another cantrip. I don't think Snowball Storm is worth it. Yeah, we're already doing 3d8 with Rhymes Binding Ice. We'll grab Darkness. And Kai. Kai gets more infusions, which is exciting. Also, that model on the gun is a little intense, but I kind of like it. So we can get create spell slot. We get retreating weapon. We're definitely gonna get replicate magic item. And grab returning weapon. And we can get another cantrip, which we will just grab. We'll grab create bonfire. Can be cool. And we can prepare another spell, which I believe we also get another slot, don't we? We don't. Okay. We'll prepare for Vivify for now. We also get Alchemical Adept and like Salvage Elements, which is pretty useful.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So yeah, Cole's got his Unstable Backlash now, which is really nice if we get a rage that we don't like. Winter got another spell.
In it.
And another slot, so he can do some more casting. Kai still only has 2 third-level slots, which isn't the greatest. Jeez, Kai's hot toolbar is incredibly full. Where is...
Once familiar ally, now apparent.
Ah, here it is. Replicate magic item. Here's a cool one. So we can get Amulet of Health, Flying Boots, Circlet of Mind Reading, Gauntlets of Frost Giant Strength, or Crypt Lord Ring. Now, Kai's been wearing these boots, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get ourselves some flying boots, which allow us to fly. They give us 10 more movement speed, +2 to acrobatics and athletics, and allow us to cast fly on ourselves, which is always very useful. Actually, what amulet does Cole have? Cole's been wearing this. We could also have Kai make the Amulet of Greater Health for Cole. Because if we bump up his Constitution, that also bumps up both his health and his armor class. Which is very useful.
Never a dull moment.
But that is going to be it for today. We finally made it on the road to Baldur's Gate. We got to Rivington. Kai got some sick upgrades, both through leveling up and through and through buying stuff, which is super cool. But thank you guys for watching. Everyone who decided to watch the live stream, watch the VOD, I really appreciate it. We're going to end it here.